What's up, guys? Today I'm going to do my top 8 list of things that I feel that every guy can benefit by having these items in their wardrobe. Now, I know a lot of other lists like this where they do top 8s, top 10s, top 12s. They'll only include clothes. I'm going to include clothes, but I'll also include some accessories and some grooming products and styling products that also would benefit you to help achieve the best looking appearance possible for you. I'm not going to tell you have to buy these things, but I am going to give you a list of, as you're building your wardrobe, things that you can keep in mind that will benefit you. Starting at number 8, a great pair of smooth leather shoes. It can be black, it can be brown, it can even be tan. Whatever your color is, you can go with a loafer, a dress shoe, a dress boot, or a cowboy boot. Cowboy boots, you want to make sure that since a lot of times they tend to put this stitching on the toes, that it's minimal and that it blends with the shoe. If you get too intricate of stitching, you're not going to be able to keep it as a timeless piece. It may tend to look as a fashion piece, which fashion pieces in men's anyways and even women's tend to go out and in. So at least with a timeless style and a timeless piece, you're always going to be able to wear it. It's going to look great in 10, 20 years. It could have looked great 10, 20 years ago. So keep all that in mind. Moving on to number 7, a great casual jacket. Stick with the dark wash as far as your blacks, your dark grays, your navy blues, even a dark green. And if dark red, dark purple is your color, by all means. And there are other colors, obviously. But go for a darker color. It's going to be a lot easier to dress up and dress down than, say, a lighter color. It's easier to pair darker colors, too, with other colors than, as far as tops go, anyways, I feel. You may have a different opinion, but I feel it is easier to pair a darker jacket with things than a lighter jacket. And you can go with any style too. You can go with a leather material, cloth material like what I just showed you. If you're going to go with denim, you definitely want to stick with dark because denim fades very, not easily, but denim is a little more obvious whenever it fades. Just go with whatever style you prefer. Go for simple though. You want to keep simple. The simpler, the more timeless it is actually. Number 6, a great fitted button down. You can get any color you want. You don't have to get white. You don't have to get light blue. I'm just showing you light blue one I own. I own black. I own dark blue. I own a couple other colors too. But you can go with any color you want. Just make sure it fits you well in the chest. And if you find one that you like that doesn't fit you the best, but you know you're not going to have it too much tailored to get it fitting you right, you can take it to a tailor or seamstress and they'll be able to make it fit you well. But remember, you can't really add to a piece. So you want to kind of get one that's in your size, and you can the more you take off, the more expensive I think it's going to be. So try and get one that's close to your size. Like I said, it's all about fit. You want to make sure that it fits you great. As far as length, you want to make sure that it hits mid-crotch. You don't want it to be too long or too short. If it's too long, it'll look like a dress. If it's too short, it'll look like it's too small. So, number 5. A great fitted pair of dark wash jeans. Go for a dark wash. You can dress them up, dress them down. As far as style goes, or cut rather, you can go with a boot cut. You can go with a straight cut. If you have the right body type for it and you like them, you can even go with the skinny jean. Don't go with the taper jean, only because it's gonna around your ankle. It's gonna come in a little more, and it's gonna be harder to fit it over your shoes. Boot cuts are gonna be the easiest to fit to cover over your shoes. Now you want to remember as you're buying these jeans, any jeans really, you want to keep distressing and holes on your jeans to a minimum. Just because the less holes, the less distressing you have on your jeans, the easier it is and the more versatile the piece is. So keep that in mind. Number 4, a great pair of sunglasses. Sunglasses are great for anybody. You can wear them. Obviously, we all have to go outside, and you don't want to be squinting the whole time whenever you're walking around. So sunglasses are your best option. Protect your eyes from the sun, As far as color and style goes, there's so many out there, it's just your personal preference. Number 3, a watch. The one piece of jewelry, and I still call it jewelry because it's more of a jewelry piece now, it's more of an optional thing than it is a functional thing, a necessary thing. It's still kind of functional, but we all have cell phones, so we don't really need the watches now. But the benefit from a watch is if somebody sees you wearing a watch, they're going to, in the back of their mind, it's going to be a subtle thing, but they're going to perceive you as being more responsible, more timely than, say, if you don't wear one. So it can actually benefit you by wearing it. As far as style goes, you can get any style you want. It is up to you, but if you go with a leather band or with a metal band, they're going to be a lot more versatile. You can dress those up and down a lot easier than, say, a canvas or nylon band. But it is up to you, whatever you want. Just make sure if you're getting leather, it goes with whatever leather shoes you have. You don't want to get a brown leather watch band if you always wear black dress shoes. Number 2, everybody who has hair wants to style it. At least you should be styling your hair if you have it. It'll look the best. Just pick out a style that works for you. But number 2 is a good hairstyling product. Remember, you're going to spend a little more money on a good product, but it will last, and you will be more satisfied with the results of something that you just spend a little more on than something that you spent $3 on. You have so many great manufacturers out there. Just find what works for you. You have everybody from Axe to American Crew to Suave. Redken's another company. Just, sample some different ones. Try and get small things like this one. This is American Crew's smallest thing, I believe. This is their fiber. It's what I prefer. You might prefer something else. I'm just telling you what it is, just in case you're curious what I have. But it's really whatever works for you. I can't tell you you have to use a brand because it might not work for you. Number 1. Now, number 1, some people are going to argue you don't need it. Some people are going to say that you need 20 of, you need 5 of, you need 10 of, you need 50 of. If you're going to go with it, number 1 is a cologne, a great cologne. This is called Diesel's Only the Brave. It's what I prefer, actually. Your one cologne is, a lot of people are going to call it your signature scent. And why I say you really only need the one is you're going to find one, it's going to take a little while. I have a friend who the first 1 or 2 colognes he bought, he loved it, and that he's just been wearing it for years, and it works great for him. This cologne that I just showed you works great for me, but it took me a couple of years to find it. It was just released about 3 or 4 years ago, but it's taken me that long to actually find the cologne. I didn't know about it when it was released, but I'm getting off track there. But it might take you a couple of colognes to find one that works well for you. You can get ones for multiple occasions if you want. It's what a lot of people suggest. I say if you want to do that, that's up to you. I always say I want to, but then I say, hey, you know what, I like what I have, so I'm just going to stick with that one. And cologne is a little more expensive. That's why I'm saying you only need one if you're going to wear it. Just get one that works great for you. You have so many different types of scents out there from so many different fragrance houses and so many different price ranges, and you don't want to necessarily, price range can dictate how well a cologne is, but it's not going to always be, $30 colognes. I've smelled some that smell just as good or better than $100 colognes. So it's up to you, personal preference. And finally, the one thing, this isn't on the top 8, this is just the one thing that I feel every guy should have, is a good facial hair trimming tool. You're going to spend a little more on it, but it will allow you to keep your facial hair and even your head hair and all kinds of different hairs at a manageable length. You want to get one that you can change the number on, like that. You can see the little numbers on the side there. Make it different lengths, because if you have a beard or you have some type of facial hair, you are going to want to keep it at a good, decent looking length. Thank you guys for watching. Please feel free to subscribe. I am going to try and include at least some of the names of the things that I showed you and brands in the description box below. Comment, let me know what you think, let me know how it helped you. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.